to your life's journey. These are your beautiful dies that are going to allow you to be able to make, in my opinion, the most mojo busting craft that's going. It's amazing. It allows you to make a 7x7, a 6x6 and a 5x5 memory book like these ones here. Now what I'd like you to do is go ahead on Tonic's website. There's loads and loads of videos on there for you, okay? You're not on your own. If you go onto Facebook, you can also go onto Making Memories with Jodie, where you'll find 7,000 of you making these amazing books. They're inspiring you, giving you different page layouts. But let's go ahead and show you how to make the book without the spine. There is a video showing you how to make the book with the spine, but this one is showing you how to make it without, okay? So we've already gone ahead and we've die cut all the bits that we need. So we're making the largest book, which is this die here. And what you'll find is it only cuts on 3 sides, okay? So that is so that you can formulate your pages. It allows you to be able to do your book covers, and it also allows you to widen your book as well. So what we're going to do is we are going to bring in the super trimmer. We're also going to bring in the scoreboard. Right, really all you need is those 2 bits of kit, because everything else your dies do, there's no measuring, there's no messing about with it. It's all there ready to go. So what we're going to do is we're going to formulate our book cover first of all. So taking 2 of those die cuts, what we're going to do is we're going to come in and we're just going to trim off that surplus piece of card. So that's the front of my book, that's the back of my book. We bring in the scoreboard and the super trimmer, and we're just going to continue that cut line all the way down. So trim that one, trim that one, make sure it's nice and level, and then this one. So there's many different ways of putting these books together, there really is. Now you'll find quite a few of them on Tonic's website, but as I say, Making Memories with Jodie, you're all sharing your ideas on there, which is absolutely amazeballs, I have to say. So that's my front cover, my back cover. We are wanting inside covers, okay? To formulate the inside covers, what we're going to do is we're going to take this one, and where your die has actually left an impression in there, we're actually going to chop that off. So we're going to come in, we're going to line it up, chop it off, so all we have is that. And that's going to be the inside cover. So the other one. Backside cover. So let's have a look at this now. Bringing our scoreboard in. We're going to take where that die has put that impression line, we're just going to score down that side. So now you can see we've got the beginning of our book. So let's put that to one side, because you always need to do your pages before you start to put your book together. So we're going to do a 3-page book. So for a 3-page book, we're going to need 6 of this. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. And what we're going to do is we're going to come along and we're going to do exactly the same as what we did for the other. And we're going to do that on 3. 2, 3. Okay, so that's my 3 main pages. So let's just put those to one side a minute. Bringing in the super trimmer. We're doing exactly the same as what we did with the cover. Coming in, fulfilling that cut line all the way down. Make sure it's level. So that's page 1, page 2, And you can see, you know, we're not measuring anything at all. There's no pencil lines, there's no messing about. These dies allow you to do what is necessary to make your book, but then gives you so much time to be able to decorate and put your inspiration to it. So they're my pages. So let's bring the scoreboard in. So where that indentation is, we're going to put it on the scoreboard, and we're going to come down at the side of it. So we've now got a crease, and we're going to do that on the 3. 2. 3. Now I like to work on a 1/2 inch ratio, okay? You can work on whatever ratio you want. Now if you want to put a lot of bits on your pages, then you're going to need a wider gap between your pages, and this is where you can change that gap, that space. So where my score line is, I'm going to put my score line to half an inch. I'm going to level it up and I'm going to cut it. So now I've got a glue tab. So the same on these ones. Take it to half an inch, but as I say, you can be widening this, okay? So the wider that tab there, the greater the distance between your pages is going to be, so therefore you can add more bits and pieces. So next one, get it on the 1/2 inch. So they're my pages. And now I need the back of the pages. And the back of the pages literally are chopping off that extra bit. So the easiest way is to trim off these little tabs, because then you know if you've got it straight. You may not have placed your die on your cardstock straight. So if you chop those bits off, it then allows you to level it up, and you know now that that is 100% straight, okay? So let's do the same on these ones. Let's chop off that waste there. Now don't think any of these little bits go to waste either, because they can be your flips, your flaps, your little inserts, your little tabs that you're putting inside. Or if you are putting the spine in, the spine will fit on that little section, okay? So let's trim these down to size. So level it up, making sure that it's nice and level and square. So all I do is I use the lines on the super trimmer, just line them up so we know that they're all level. So that one on there as well. So now I've got my pages. So let's take the pages with the glue tab, and we're going to go and we're going to add high tack onto all those segments. So let's find the end. Let's go down there and there. So this is where it's going to secure it in. Okay, now you can use wet glue if you prefer wet glue. That's up to you. So literally all the way down there. And then taking the one that's got the hinge on. Now, the reason we do it this way round is because at the moment we don't know how long we want that segment, because that depends on how many pages you're putting in, okay? So let's take that tape off there. So if you butt this right up to that front score line, you know when it's down that from the front cover to that one, you've got a good 1/2 inch. And this is what I'm saying, you can elongate that, so maybe you want an inch between each page. That's up to you, okay? And the same goes with this one. We're just literally going to take it, and it's going to say hello to its partner at the other side. And we're just going through fulfilling all those little bits. So come on, Mr. Tape. There we go. And that one on there. So because we have got so far our pages in like that, we need to add a 1/2 inch score line down there. So we've still got that gap for the back page. So let's place it in there. 1/2 inch score line. Fold that up. And then we can bring in the super trimmer. And we can put that in and cut it off. Put my score line on my 1/2 inch line. So it's giving me a 1/2 inch glue tab. Turn it over. Add my tape up there. And then we're going to take, this one and just trim it down. So all we're going to do is take it off at that score line. So now that is going to stick onto the back of there. Line it up, line it all up. So we've got the front and the back, we've got the nice spacing in there. But all your other ones that we cut, these are going to be your internal pages. So we need to cover up that little join line that we joined the front to the back. So that is going to come in and it's going to go on there, the inside cover. And that is going to go into there. So at the moment, that is £180 because we've got £90 and £90. So we've got £180 there. So let's reinforce our pages. So with the pages, top opening, side opening, let's have a top opening. So with the top opening, we're just going to glue on the 3 sides. We'll level that baby up. Let's just take that and just level it up. And then this one. Level that one up. And then this one. So we've got a solid page in the middle. We've got 2 with internal pockets now on there. You can't go wrong, you really can't. So you've also got all those fancy dies in there. So this is one of those beautiful matte and layer dies that can also come in the collection. And you'll find that that will sit flush on the front of your book, like so. And depending on what colour combinations you do it in, look, what about having a little extra door on the front as well? Loads of inspiration to be found on social media. So join me, Jodie, on the Tonic Facebook and also on Making Memories.